Hi minasan, konnichiwa. Hello and welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are in Kichijoji. Maybe you can recognize this harmonica yokocho right behind me. I saw it today and I thought perhaps this would be a great opportunity to approach some foreigners and do one of my street interviews. Before we begin this video though, I do want to say a huge thank you to today's video sponsor, who is Nordgreen, who provide fantastic quality watches at really affordable prices. Let me tell you why I was so excited to collaborate with them and mention them on this video today. I am wearing one of Nordgreen's limited edition watches right now. I'm really enjoying it. The color of the face is so gorgeous and the style is really unique. Like, I really love this chain style. I don't know, it's really working for me in the summer period. Loving the watch, I feel great when I wear it. And it's not just a stylish watch, because of course when you're shopping for watches or other accessories, you do kind of want to prioritize style. The other thing I love about this company is that they are extremely conscious of the environment, as well as donating profits to a really good cause. So some of the charities that they donate their profits to include charities that provide good education for children in India, and also work alongside people that preserve the rainforest in Latin America. So I think all of these causes are extremely worthwhile and make me feel a lot better for spending money when I know it's going to a good cause. So as I mentioned, I am wearing a limited edition watch, but the website have a huge range of really stylish, really chic, elegant designs. And the really exciting thing is that you can just completely design your own watch to your preference. They have watches for both men and women, and they have all sorts of designs. They have leather straps, they have metal straps, and they even have animal-friendly vegan leather. So do make sure that you take a look at their website. It's very fun to build your own watch. Do leave a comment and let me know below what kind of watch you would go for, if there's one that you've seen there and you particularly like. And if you are going to go for a watch today or some point in the near future, don't forget to use my discount code, which is here and also in the description box. You can get 15% off your purchase. And remember that they're not just watches, but they also do some beautiful accessories and recently sunglasses. So make sure you check out their website. All the information that you'll need is in the description box below, but if you do have any questions, feel free to send me a comment and I will respond. All right, enough talking. Let's go and hop into Harmonica Yokocho and see who we can find. Hi guys.
Hello.
Sorry, where are you from?
So I'm from Poland.
I'm Italian.
Okay. I wonder if you've ever been to a Japanese yokocho before?
No, this is actually the first time.
First time.
Okay, lovely. And I wonder if you have a few moments to have a drink together and maybe tell me about your trip in Japan?
Yes.
Definitely.
Sake. So long as there are drinks, absolutely.
Okay, I'm sure that can be arranged. So how about this place here?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so thank you so much for being on this channel today. I'd love to know about your trip to Japan. Like, why did you choose to come to Japan?
So we decided to come to Japan because we actually came here for our honeymoon. We got married a few months ago in Italy. So because we were getting married at the end of September, we decided, okay, we want to take an extended period of time to be able to see the places that we were intending to see. And hence we decided we're going to celebrate it in August, so a few months after our wedding. And here we are.
And as for Japan, it's been her big dream to come here since she was a child. It's the first time she's in the country. I'd been before, and I know it's super fascinating and actually a great place to be, so I wanted to explore a bit.
Lovely. What kind of things are you doing to explore this country?
Eating and drinking.
Very important.
The best way to explore the country. We were quite surprised by the temperature. I mean, I was, because I originally come from Poland, which is used to be quite a cold country on its own, and I did not expect the temperature.
I knew what to expect, like from Southern Europe. Like this is August where I'm from, so I'm used to this. But we are trying to do a bit of everything, a bit of culture, a bit of walking around, a bit of parks, some restaurants and bars, seeing friends, and trying to absorb some of the cultural side while also relaxing a bit. It's been a tough, long year.
I think Japan is really unique when it comes to culture, and this is something that I really wanted to explore. And there is some sort of an alignment between us when it comes to the things that we're interested in. Therefore, we decided that those cultural things are particularly important. So we were trying to follow the trail, and we're going to Kyoto as well. We're among multiple places.
Exactly. So the big cities there are Tokyo and Kyoto, obviously. But we're also going around Mount Fuji in the area, so to relax in an onsen in a ryokan. We might climb Mount Fuji, we don't know yet, we are considering to get in the gear and do it. And we're also gonna go to Takayama
and
Kanazawa to see more the traditional, and Shirakawa-go actually, which is on the way, to see the traditional side, old-style Japan. And in Kyoto we will inevitably have a tea ceremony, dress with the kimono, take some pictures. So we're trying to mix a bit of modernity and antique Japan, which I think is part of this culture, right? This mixture.
You should have seen his face when I started, just calling different places, trying to get all the traditional workshops in place.
She's interested about that, like the gold leaf ones, the ikebana flowers. She's very intrigued by these aspects of traditional Japanese culture.
I mean, I think that Japan is so special because it has this very long, very beautiful, very extensive culture and tradition. That's been going on for centuries. So in Kyoto, you can go to a shop with sweets that's been selling sweets to the imperial family for 500, 400 years. And that this is the family, that they kind of dedicated themselves to doing that. They really have this sort of feeling of a mission, the sense of a mission, of carrying on the legacy and heritage. And that's what's so beautiful, because I feel like in today's world, especially in the West, we're kind of losing that sense of sticking to our guns and sticking to our traditions, and I find that absolutely exciting. So yes, we have some workshops, and I can't wait.
And I have to say, I'm positively surprised compared to 7 years ago, last time I was in Japan, also by the advancements. I don't know, you may confirm it or not, I see more people speaking English, at least in Tokyo. I see more foreigners than I saw last time. You can pay with credit card almost everywhere, which was not the case 7 years ago, and even my friends told me, get cash, get cash, get cash. It's changed a bit. Now we use our cards on our phone, on the subway, in the metro, and every stop. Super convenient. You can see modernity while retaining tradition. We were super fond of this, actually, of this mix.
Good, amazing points. Really, really interesting. Many people go to Tokyo and Kyoto. Why did you choose the kind of like off the beaten track places?
Claudia?
Is that the answer to
Mount Fuji? Okay, mixture of things. Looking up guides, trying to do the off the beaten track, and also it suits our personalities in a sense. In most trips we've been to, we also do the tourist highlights, but typically we prefer the kind of like off the beaten track, low key kind of things. 2 years ago we were in Mexico, Baja California. First we went to Cabo San Lucas, traditional, very Americanized, big hotels. But then we took a car and drove up to very small towns and villages in between Cactus Valley. And we much prefer this solo style usually. And that's why when I looked at guides, we looked at it and it's like, okay, we need to see Takayama and all these sort of places, because Kanazawa, they fit more what we typically like.
Exactly. But obviously there's nothing wrong about places that are being touristic.
No.
This is
in fact, we are in Tokyo, we'll do Kyoto.
Exactly. So we want to get the best of both worlds, but just as Nick said, this is something that is sort of tailor-made for us, and we're always trying to, every trip we take, we're trying to kind of tailor it for our needs. And what better way to really get to learn about the culture and get to learn about different, foods and different traditions than to go to those small places where maybe most of the tourists would never actually get to.
One thing is for sure, you need more than 2 weeks to see Japan. Like, we had to cut out so many things
I already
that were
told him,
worth
can we move
it.
to Japan for like a year and a half or two?
That's how she started. Like.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so You've been in Tokyo for the past few days.
Yes.
Could you share some of the places that you've been and the experiences that you've had?
Again, mixture of things. We went to the Meiji Jingu shrine, so close to Shinjuku. So some culture there. We went to the Tokyo National Museum to see something about the Japanese heritage and art and culture and archaeology. We've also done plenty of fancy restaurants and some like food markets. We went to a jazz bar in Azakaza. With this heat, we didn't do any long walks in the parks. I don't suggest them. More like indoors kind of things. But we tried to mix a bit of everything. Culture, shopping, looking around, different neighborhoods, and food, of course.
When it comes to food, what's the best thing that you've eaten here in Japan?
Whoa.
You like everything.
I
but
love everything. I swear to God,
even
and the
tried
abundance of fish and seafood and the ways that you can prepare it.
We even tried a cheap ramen bowl in Akihabara, where I've been my otaku kind of like self, like very geek. I went for all the retro games and comics. We tried a cheap ramen bowl and it was pretty good. I'm not the biggest ramen fan. It was good. I'm more into sushi, so I have to say Kyube in Ginza was fantastic. And then we went to the Tsukiji market in the morning and had just some sushi there. We tried a bit of everything. Fantastic, I think.
And it was really lovely because in places like this, which are not so commonplace in, other cities around the world, you can go and you can try particular things that are traditional and foods that you don't know about. Like, we've seen those tiny little dried fishes.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like this before. And even if you go to a very good Japanese place in London and Warsaw and New York, it's hard to find these things because they're not local.
The choice.
So I feel like this, I feel like that, so I'm having a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and then lo and behold, matcha latte.
You had the huge oyster. You had the,
I had the biggest oyster of my life.
They are huge, aren't they?
They're fun. They're incredible.
I was like, should I cut this in half?
She had it in one bite, and it took a while.
Yeah,
I was like,
I know.
are you sure?
Are you okay in there?
Tuna sashimi from very fresh tuna from there. We tried the mochi afterwards. We tried some grilled wagyu steak with uni on top, and unique, right? This you do not find in Japanese restaurants in New York or London. So fantastic.
Yeah, that's true.
Very difficult to pick one.
Yeah.
I would say unique in Cubey when they open a live prawn in front of you and you decide whether you want it raw and cooked. Never happened to me, so we went raw, and it's very particular and it's a unique experience.
It was a unique experience. I never had my sushi move in front of me before.
Yes, I know. That's
not for everyone, but
that was an interesting experience.
Well, it sounds like you've eaten very well whilst you've been here. And I wonder, if you have time this evening, would you be interested in trying a little bit more of an authentic sort of izakaya style
definitely.
restaurant?
Oh, definitely.
Definitely, yeah. So it's kind of like tapas, right? Pub food tap. No, it's better than pub food, but tapas kind of situation. And I think we went years ago to the salaryman kind of izakaya under the bridge. Fantastic. Everybody drinks a lot. It's a lot of small plates. Definitely, yes.
Oh yes.
You love it.
Definitely.
All right, so let's go.
Woo!
Hey guys, this is it. Okay guys, so let's have a drink.
Let's have a drink indeed.
What do you think about some Nihonshu? Sake? How is it? Have you ever had fresh wasabi before?
Only in Japan.
Okay.
In Japan, yeah, in the last couple of days, yes. Not
It
outside.
has beautiful flowers. I love the flowers.
So nice, aren't they?
White ones with very nice names.
So guys, which one are you going to go for first? This sashimi platter.
I think I might go for an oyster.
Okay.
This is going to be the most embarrassing thing. He already recorded me once with an oyster like this.
One big bite.
I couldn't breathe.
Yes. Oh, skillfully done.
Very good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it too much?
No, I mean, maybe more. Maybe more, in fact.
No, I'm scared. I'm going to try.
We can do a sandwich.
Okay. So it's uni.
Hey.
How is it? Fishy?
It's uni, which you like.
Fishy.
Okay, I think we can take this away.
So is this your first onigiri?
Yes, it is.
I remember when that's right around the time that my, obsession with Japan started. My dad traveled to Japan once for work. I think I must have been like 6 or 7. And he brought me some. They were like wrapped in plastic and you would like pull a string and you would eat it. So this is not my first one. But
I think so.
I love it.
Fishy.
Okay.
So guys, how was that experience for you?
Absolutely wonderful. It was so genuine and just
Fantastic. Love it.
try to sit with the locals and enjoy the food that we would probably not be able to get in.
Absolutely genuine. Like different things that we had in other occasions, and so more unusual, very unique. We would not have had it without.
So thank you for taking us.
Felt like a lockout. Oh.
And you guys, remember to subscribe, to follow, stay updated.
Press
click
like
that
and
bell,
subscribe.
like and subscribe, leave a comment, and press that bell so you get the new videos, okay?
Oh.
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。